Hi dears! Welcome back to my channel. So, I'm back again with another video. So, tagal-tagal na ng last upload ko. And for today's video, I will just share to you how Toastmasters Club or how we are in the meeting of Toastmaster Club. So, share ko din because I'm very proud that somehow I won Best Speaker for this particular meeting. So, if you would like to know about Toastmaster or how we are doing the meetings in Toastmaster, just keep on watching. Yourself time. In a fast-paced world where everyone is in a rush and time pressure, always give yourself time. A time to think, a quiet time, a time to change. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I'm going to impart to you today. A time in my life where I change, transmogrify, and morph. Divine Toastmasters and lovely guests, good evening.
Good evening.
I grew up in a residential side of San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, where life is very simple. My mom is a housewife and my dad is the only one who's providing for the family in terms of financial. I have two younger siblings, which is 7 and 9 years younger than me. I help my mom with the household chores and also I take care of my siblings, and that's my playground when I was a kid. I am also the shyest among my fellow playmates. They actually don't want me to be in their team because I'm a weak player, they say. During elementary days, yearly I am always recognized as one of the most behaved students because I rarely speak. And because I rarely speak. And over time, my life is revolving around house and going to school. Talking about my high school days, so I transferred from private to public school, and for me, I had a big adjustment because I have over 100 of classmates in one room. It's really a struggle for me to adjust with the people and environment, but eventually I get along well with my classmates and create a circle of friends within them. I started to have a crush during high school, and that inspires me to somehow reduce my weight because I was a chubby girl back then, even now. So from large to medium, my crush started noticing me, and my teachers as well noticed me. They let me join beauty pageants and competing to different schools in Caloocan. Fast forward, I graduated in a degree of Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management, and I got a job in United Coconut Planters Bank, which gave me the experience that I need to finally get a job abroad. Now I am standing in front of you. I am working in Fowry Money Transfer Service as a marketing officer. For those of you who don't know what Fowry is, this is a remittance bank which offers an excellent exchange rate across Saudi Arabia. I apologize for taking this opportunity to promote.
No problem.
Kidding aside, yeah, over time I have changed. From that little caterpillar, I slowly turned into a pupa, and eventually gained my wings and fly from the little most behaved student to a marketing officer that always talks all the time, anywhere. Truly, change is the only thing that is constant in this world, right? Metamorphosis, rather, is a beautiful process. As life happens, there are tons of ups and downs. Journey of discovery, and there are moments at the mountaintops, and there are also moments in the valleys of deep despair. And changes isn't coming just once, just one time, just one big revelation. Changes occurs in stages and phases, which each adds depth, color, and character to a multi-faced and multi-dimensional you, just like a butterfly. That would be all. Thank you so much.
During weekend gathering, my friend Ali used to share his worst experience with one of his office co-worker who dislikes him. Every time I used to say to him that, please be calm, everything will be okay as the time goes on. But 4 days before, Ali gave me a call and said, dear, I lost my job, and I know that stupid is behind this. I was speechless. And today, Ali is leaving kingdom. But dear Toastmasters, occasionally we all must have gone through a person who is working with you, for whom we feel difficulty to cope up. But to maintain a good atmosphere to work, it is important to deal with these people. So today I am here to give you small tips on how to deal with these strange people. The first thing is, let us limit interactions. The simplest way to cope up with these strange people is to avoid interacting with these people. But that is not possible in all cases, because sometimes you need to work in some other situation as a team. So the best option is try to limit your interactions by speaking to them only in the professional matter, and don't try to bring your personal matter to discuss with these people. The second way is be nice. Be nice with the people who offends you. Psychological studies says that it is very difficult to dislike a person who likes you. So just pay attention onto your offenders' talk, offenders' input, so that let them know that you respect them and you give value to their words. So there is a chance that maybe those dislikes that he keep upon you can be faded. Now the third point is healthy perspective. Emotionally, keeping a healthy perspective is one of the best way to cope up with these negative workers. Try to concentrate on your higher dreams and your career goals. maybe there is a chance that a negative coworker may frustrate you in between your work. During that time, you just think about within 1 year or next 5 years where you want to be. Just think about how much this coworker matters you in your long run. How much years are you going to work this coworker before you turn voice against this person? Try to have a small interaction, such as by saying, "Hi, good morning." That will help to make this person to think about you in a nice manner. And the last thing what I would like to share is to report. If the other 3 things are not working practically for you, and after several warnings, if your coworker is still disturbing or abusing you, then you can go to this 4th way, which is to report to your management. They are the best person who can find a solution for this problem. So before you report to your management, just make a small record of the number of times you had a chance to interact with this person and what had happened during that time, for 1 week or maximum for 10 days. So that will be recordically a proof that you can show to your management. Also, while you raise complaint against this person, concentrate on this person's character, how it is affecting the performance of the company, how the morality of the company has been damaged because of this person's attitude. So my dear Toastmasters, in our official life, we occasionally come across the people, the negative co-workers. But to succeed in our life, we should definitely know how to deal them in a professional way. So to summarize, I would like to bring up on the 4 points is to limit your interaction with the negative co-workers. The second one is to be nice with these offending people. The third one is by keeping a healthy perspective of yourself. And the 4th one, the last choice, is to report your management. Even though I couldn't help Ali in sorting out his problem, I can see Ali in each one of you. So I urge you everyone, if you face such problem from your coworker, please follow these rules, and I am sure that you can maintain a good working atmosphere. And the icing of the cake is you can peacefully concentrate on your dreams and your career goals, and sure you can succeed in your life. That's it, and back to you. And now it's a question answer session for 2 to 3 minutes. If anyone have any questions, you can ask.
Okay, if the situation is, if the boss is like this,
If the boss is that, yeah.
if boss is like this, how will you handle it?
Here, this is what I said in the 4th point, where if it is out of your control, where you cannot do anything. We have a department called HR department in each and every company. You can go and have a word with your HR manager. I am facing a problem. Okay, try to solve it out, because HR people are not so rude that they will go directly to your boss and say. They have their own tactics how to present this matter in front of your boss, not in a direct way, in an indirect way. So I hope the HRs are the best option. If you have any problem, you can go and meet them.
Because normally what we face here is the boss in the sense, I'm not telling my
Yeah, I
function,
know.
I'm telling
General.
They have team up. You know, the bosses, they know each other. Bosses in the managerial level, they have a management meeting. They know each other. Your word doesn't work against his word. You got my point. Even though you are right, sometimes it's unfair.
Yes. In that case, there is only the fifth option is to
Get out
look
of
for
the company.
another job. But just think, maybe in the other company also you are going to face the same problem. Again, the last option is go to change another job. After changing 3 or 4 jobs, if you feel that every bosses are shouting upon you, then the problem is not with the boss.
With the boss. With the-
It's upon ourselves.
Thanks.
Anything more?
Actually, I have the same question, but I'm not going to ask it to you. I would like to add up or respond to his query, because I've been in the same situation wherein my worst enemy was my boss, and it is the hardest thing to experience if you are in the office. I mean, worse than if you are at home. Why? Because even if you said that there is an HR to whom you can raise your issues or concerns, they are not the ones who will eventually give you the evaluation and performance raising. So I have suffered the same fate, unfortunately, and I think that the best solution to that is to pray. Because I said I could easily pray for Satan, sorry, to take him, or for him to have an accident or die. But then I said, I mean, I have this limitless kindness in me. Then I'd rather pray for God to touch him with the limitless kindness. And Alhamdulillah, it worked. So now, I mean, all of these hard prayers that I had for the last 5 years, it worked. So I think that's it.
It's magic.
Good.
Yes.
So I think the time is going to finish. If you have any questions, you can ask after this. And back to you, because most of the day.
So for the theme of this meeting, it's Maleficent no more, the fairest not at all. It simply means that being rude or being harmful to anyone around you doesn't really contribute a lot to this world. And it won't hurt you to be kind to the people around you. You will never go wrong with kindness. And I'm encouraging you to come and join us in Toastmasters, because not only you will learn about public speaking and some leadership training and other aspects that we have in Toastmasters, but you will also gain some friends, especially us OFW. We need to find some time, or we need to find some outlet that we can exert all of our loneliness, all of our longings for our loved ones. This Toastmaster is the best way, and you will gain friends and treasure it, just like what we have in the Perles ng Silanganan Club. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Bye!